Hasta tu muerte. Acá entre nos, quiero que sepas la verdad. No te he dejado de adorar, allá en mi triste soledad. Me han dado ganas de gritar, salir corriendo y preguntar qué es lo que ha sido de tu vida. Te voy a recordar, y hoy que a mi lado ya no estás, no queda más que confesar que ya no puedo soportar, que estoy odiando sin odiar, porque respiro por la herida. lo que ha sido de tu vida. Acá en Senor siempre te voy a recordar. Y hoy que a mi lado ya no estás, no queda más que confesar que ya no puedo soportar, que estoy odiando sin odiar, porque respiro por la herida.
Thank you. We're Mariachi Tenochtitlan. I hope everyone has been enjoying themselves so far this lovely afternoon. I'd like to thank Madera Community College for inviting us. We're more than happy to be here for this wonderful and special occasion. Muchas gracias. Nosotros somos el Mariachi Tenochtitlan. Estamos muy agradecidos de estar aquí en este bonito día y ojalá que están disfrutando. Una vez más, Mariachi Tenochtitlan.
De parte de sus amigos del Mariachi Tenochtitlan, queremos desearle muchas felicidades a todos ustedes que se van a graduar. Felicitamos después de tanto trabajo, tanto estudio, finalmente llegan a este día. Los felicitamos y un honor estar con ustedes, tener un poco de alegría en esta ocasión tan especial. Continuamos con más música al estilo de los amigos El Mariachi Tenochtitlan de Fresno, California. Aquí nomás tras Lomita. Quedó abandonado desde que te fuiste, muy triste quedó, mujer. El jacal donde el amor nos dimos está tan solito desde que ya no se ve. Y la sombra que daba el naranjo donde nos sentábamos a platicar de amor. Por no verte se fue marchitando y se fue secando igual que mi corazón. Ya no vendrás y tu recuerdo me persigue a donde voy. Sufro al mirar y hasta los campos me preguntan cuándo vuelves. Yo no sé qué contestar porque no sé si tú vendrás. Lo más seguro es que ya no regreses. Te dije, chiquita. 30 cartas ya van que te escribo y no he recibido aún su contestación. ¿Será porque no las han leído? Porque no te causa ninguna preocupación. Ya no vendrás y tu recuerdo me persigue a donde voy. Sufro al mirar y hasta los campos me preguntan cuándo vuelves. Y yo no sé qué contestar Gracias. Thank you.
Aquí tienes las llaves de mi alma. Puedes entrar a la hora que tú quieras para que veas si hay alguien en el mundo que pueda darte lo que yo quisiera. He tratado de sacarte de mi vida. Yo no puedo quererte limpiamente, pero ¿qué quieres que yo haga, vida mía? Si el corazón no ve, tan solo siente. Tu boca, tus ojos y tu pelo, los llevo en mi mente noche y día. No me pidas que deje de quererte después que te entregué la vida mía. He tratado de sacarte de mi vida. Yo no puedo quererte limpiamente, pero ¿qué quieres que yo haga, vida mía? Si el corazón no ve, tan solo siente. Tu boca, tus ojos y tu pelo, los llevo en mi mente noche y día. No me pidas que deje de quererte después que te entregué la vida mía.
ese día hasta hoy no soy feliz. Y aunque tengo tranquila mi conciencia, sé que pude haber yo hecho más por ti. Oscura soledad estoy viviendo, la misma soledad de tu sepulcro. Tú eres el amor del cual yo tengo, el más triste recuerdo de Acapulco. Como quisiera y que tú vivieras, que tus ojitos jamás se hubieran cerrado nunca y estar mirándolos. Amor eterno, inolvidable. Tarde o temprano estaré contigo para seguir amándonos. Amor eterno, 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 amor eterno.
Las abajeñas, por altas siempre sumidas, se bañan y se componen y siempre descoloridas. Me gustan las abajeñas, por altas siempre sumidas, se bañan y se componen y siempre descoloridas.
Mariquita, mi alma, yo te lo decía, que tarde o temprano mi vida había de ser mía. Mariquita, mi alma, yo te lo decía, que tarde o temprano mi vida había de ser mía.
Gustan las abajeñas, que saben la ley de Dios, que largan a su marido por irse con otros dos. Me gustan las abajeñas, que saben la ley de Dios, que largan a su marido por irse con otros dos.
Mariquita, mi alma, dime la verdad, si ya no me quieres mi vida, otra me querrá. Mariquita, mi alma, dime la verdad, si ya no me quieres mi vida, otra me querrá.
Por un amor he llorado gotitas de sangre del corazón. Me has dejado con el alma herida sin compasión. Pobre de mí, esta vida es mejor que se acabe, no es para mí. Pobre de mí, ay corazón, pobre de mí, no sufras más. Cuánto sufre en mi pecho que late tan solo por ti.
Gracias, Miami. a ver si me enojo yo.
Porque me la llevé. Dame un beso, tu mamá me lo mandó. Mi mamá mandará en mi pero en mi boquita yo. Mariquita, dame un beso, tu mamá me lo mandó. Mi mamá mandará en mi pero en mi boquita yo.
Mariquita, dame un beso, tu mamá me lo mandó. Mi mamá mandará en mi pero en mi boquita yo. Mariquita, dame un beso, tu mamá me lo mandó. Mi mamá mandará en mi pero en mi boquita yo.
Mariquita, dame un beso. Oye, oye, oye. I love you with each kiss. Would you cross your heart and promise this, that you're more than just a thrill? So you love me and you will be true to me. I will give you all my love, dear, here and now. If you only make this song about that you mean the words you say, and that you're fair in every way. Be true to me. I'm so helpless when you hold me, feeling feelings that I've never felt before. Oh, my darling, say you love me. If you love me, I'll be yours forevermore. So I beg you to be gentle with my heart. Darling, promise I will never, never part. Through each night and through each day and through the years that pass away, be true to me. tan pobre que otra cosa puedo dar. Pasarán más de 1000 años, muchos más. Yo no sé si tengo amor, la eternidad, pero hay
aquí, en la boca llevarás sabor a mí, sabor, sabor a mí.
Our ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. We kindly ask that you please find your seats and silence your cell phones. The seating has been spaced out to abide by social distancing guidelines, so please do not move the chairs. Buenas tardes. Su atención, por favor. Dentro de 5 minutos daremos comienzo a la ceremonia. Les pedimos a los familiares, amigos e invitados que por favor tomen su asiento y pongan sus teléfonos celulares de modo que no distraigan a la ceremonia. También les pedimos por favor que no muevan las sillas de su lugar, ya que se han puesto de la manera que para aplicar la distancia social. Please note that during this public event, photographers and videographers are on site. Photos and videos may be taken may be used in print or electronic media by Madera Community College, State Center Community College District, media, or others. The ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. Thank you.
¿Dónde te hallas? ¿Con quién te andarás paseando? Presiento que no me engañas, por eso te ando buscando. Vengo de tierras lejanas, no más, por ti preguntando. Me dieron razón que andabas por las tierras michoacanas, que de la Piedad viajabas al rumbo hacia la Ventana. Te vieron cuando pasabas por Zamora y Nueva Italia. Caminos de Michoacán y pueblos que voy pasando. Si saben en dónde están, ¿por qué me la estás negando? Díganles que ando en Zaguayo y voy a Ciudad Hidalgo. Yo te Teresita, Cuarúa, Cuéntamo, Yapancingana, Morelia, ya te sueño acariciando esa carita morena. Aurapan, iré a buscarte, Tacámbaro y Pedernales. Páscuro y Pillas, Calante, también Ario de Rosales, a ver si logro encontrarte para remediar mis males. Caminos de Michoacán y pueblos que voy pasando. Si saben en dónde están, ¿por qué me la estás negando? Díganles que ando en Zaguayo y voy pa' Ciudad de Hidalgo.
Good evening and welcome to the very first Madera Community College commencement. I am Angel Reina, President of Madera Community College, and I will also be your Master of Ceremonies this evening. Buenas tardes y bienvenidos a todos. At this moment, we will start our program with the California National Military Honors Color Guard, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Student Body President Jonathan Stormer, and the National Anthem performed by Mariachi Tenochtitlan.
Good evening. I am Jonathan Stormer. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the President's Platform Party. As I call your name, please stand and please hold your applause until I've called everyone on stage. First, Vice President Maria Battisti, VP of Admin Services, Madera Community College. Dr. Marie Harris, Vice President of Learning and Student Success. Juliana Mosier, Vice Chancellor of Human Resources, State Center Community College District. Dr. Shelley Connor, Dean of Instruction, Madera Community College. Dr. Ganesan Srinivasan, Dean of Instruction, Madera Community College. Dr. Darren Sukup, Dean, Madera Community College at Oakhurst. Dr. Brad Millar, Academic Senate President, Madera Community College. Daisy Ruiz, Classified Senate President, Madera Community College. Jonathan Stormer, Associated Student Government President. And Felicia Oscar, Student of Note, Madera Community College. Thank you for being here to celebrate our students. I will now begin with the presidential address. Class of 2021, graduates, friends, family members, and everyone watching through live stream, welcome. Today is a day of celebration. On behalf of our faculty, staff, and administration, congratulations, Class of 2021. Yes, let's enjoy this moment. You earned it. In July of 2020, Madera Community College became the 116th community college in the state of California. This makes you, Class of 2021, the first ever graduating class of Madera Community College. You can always tell people you're number one. This commencement celebration is significant in yet another way. You, Class of 2021, earned your college degree amid a global pandemic. The fact that you are here today speaks volumes about your perseverance, determination, and resilience. We hear the word resilience a lot these days, and I want to take a moment to unpack why resilience is so important. Psychologists define resilience as the process of adapting well in the face of adversity, trauma, tragedy, threats, or significant source of stress. Did any of you experience that this past year? If you did, raise your hand. You were all resilient even before you arrived at Madera Community College. We just helped you achieve your goals, and either we helped you to resources or we got out of your way. That resiliency, though, is often helped along when we have a community of people who love and care about us. So I would be remiss if I did not mention the friends and family who helped you get to this day. Let's take a moment to acknowledge those who are here today and those online watching who stood by you and supported you on your journey. To everyone who supported these graduates, this achievement is also yours to celebrate. I was spying on some of you on Facebook, on our Facebook page when you were thanking individuals. I did not see one individual that began, "I'd like to thank myself." You all said parents, family, friends, children. It takes a village to make us all successful, to make us all resilient. I personally cannot be prouder of each of you and every one of you. Each of you has a story. Each of you has been on a journey to get to this day. Like Heaven Carranza, who faced periods of financial instability and lost 2 close family members during COVID. Like James Ortega, who came here from the Philippines in 2014 and worked tirelessly to develop English language skills on his journey to becoming an RN, and he was pinned earlier this evening. Like Isabel Cepeda, a child of domestic violence and drug use in the home, who herself went through a 2-year battle with addiction and recently celebrated her 3rd year being sober. Your journey to achieve a college degree may have taken a direct path, a winding path, but here you are. You did it, you put your mind to something, and you finished. So I challenge you to use what you've learned to serve others. to make your community a better place. And now that you have the tools to choose that path that brings out your talents, passions, and skills, you have more choices. Some of you will continue your studies. Others will start or continue working, because we know a lot of you have been working. Whatever you do, I hope you move forward with confidence. Never stop learning and growing. This is only the beginning. That's why it's called commencement. I want to close by thanking you for entrusting Madera Community College with your education. Your success is why we exist, and we could not be prouder of your achievement on this day. It has been an honor to serve you as the first president of Madera Community College, and I know I speak on behalf of our faculty and staff as well. In so many ways, you have taught us. You have inspired us. You have made our work meaningful. I hope you consider yourself part of the Mountain Lion family for life. Congratulations, class of 2021. You did it. So I just want to share that I stand between you and your celebration, because I will be speaking quite a bit today for safety precautions. But it also, at this point, is my honor to introduce our keynote speaker, Chancellor Eloy Ortiz Oakley, the Chancellor of the California Community Colleges. Chancellor Oakley is an American educator and a leading voice on improving equity in higher education. Growing up in the Mexican-American neighborhoods of Southeast Los Angeles, Oakley's experience would shape his belief that quality education opportunities are critical ingredient in achieving social and economic mobility. Oakley was appointed Chancellor of the California Community College System in December of 2016. He leads the nation's largest and most diverse higher education system, consisting of 116 colleges, which serves over more than 2.1 million students. Under his leadership, the California Community Colleges are positioned as a vital source for maintaining global competitiveness of the California workforce. Before becoming a chancellor, Oakley served as the superintendent and president of the Long Beach Community College District. While in Long Beach, he co-founded the nationally recognized Long Beach College Promise. In 2014, Governor Jerry Brown appointed Oakley to the University of California Board of Regents. For his leadership, Oakley has been recognized with the 2014 James Irvine Foundation Leadership Award, a 2016 Barack Obama White House Champion of Change, and with the 2018 Roy Ball Foundation Medal of Courage and Education Award. He currently serves on boards of the American Council of Education, the UC Board of Regents, the College Futures Foundation, and the Cal Chamber. He is also a member of Governor Gavin Newsom's Council for Post-Secondary Education, the Markle Foundation Rework America Task Force, the Bill and Melinda Gates Post-Secondary Value Commission, and the Public Policy Institute of California Higher Education. He has a very robust resume. Chancellor Oakley is a proud father of 4, grandfather to 2 boys, and lives in Orange County with his fiancée, Terry. Chancellor Oakley will be giving his message via video this evening. Please turn your attention to the screen.
Hello, Mount Lions. Congratulations. This is such a huge milestone, such an important day, not only for you, but for this great, great college, our newest college, Madera College. So congratulations, Mountain Lions. I want to begin by saying that I'm Eloy Ortiz Oakley, Chancellor of the California Community Colleges. And on behalf of the Board of Governors for the California Community Colleges, our 115 other colleges, our 2.1 million students, and the entire Chancellor's Office team, congratulations. And thank you to the friends and family of the students that are participating in commencement here today. Bienvenido a ustedes y gracias. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you. Thank you for supporting these students. Thank you for all you've done to support them through this very, very difficult year. So first, let me begin by thanking the amazing faculty and classified staff of Madera College. You are the vanguard of the newest generation of California Community College graduates. You have established Madera College as one of our most forward-looking colleges, framed around the Guided Pathways framework, and you're doing an amazing job of focusing on equity. It is colleges like Madera College that will lead the way in the post-pandemic recovery with equity. And I'm so proud of the work that the faculty and the amazing classified staff of Madera have done. I've seen the college grow up, I've seen it become a college, and I stand right behind you in support of you for the amazing work that you're doing. So thank you. Thank you for getting this class ready to graduate. Now to the students. There's, I think, somewhere over 170 of you that are graduating here today. You are an amazing group of students. And I need to thank President Reyna and his entire team for helping us get to this point, helping you all get to this point. This has been a very difficult year, a very difficult year for the entire Madera College family. I know so many of you have been touched by COVID-19. You've had to contend with not just the pandemic, but the economic fallout from the pandemic, and of course the racial reckoning that gripped our country, and I know your community during the pandemic. This has been a difficult year, but Madera College has stood firm on behalf of equity in our system, stood firm behind the challenges that so many of our students faced in the previous administration in Washington, D.C., as we saw attacks on our undocumented students. We saw the challenges faced by students of color, and you have persevered, so thank you. This has been quite a year for Madera College. It's been quite a year for you, the students. You have gone through so much. You are one of the most resilient groups of students I have ever witnessed. And I just want to say congratulations and thank you. Thank you for helping us see a way forward. Our students in the California community colleges, through everything that's been going on, have been upfront, standing firm, helping us see a way forward through this pandemic, helping us see a way forward with all of the equity challenges that we faced. I couldn't be more proud of this group of students than any other group I've ever come in contact with. It's this group of students who have stood up in the face of everything that's been going on and showed us what resilience is really all about. Showed us what, participating in a democracy is all about. Because you all came together, you all have been out in the forefront, you all have been marching, have been organizing, have been supporting efforts to create more equity across our communities, our state, and our country. So you have learned so much. Yes, you've learned a lot in your classrooms, and your amazing faculty have really helped you thrive. But you've also learned quite a bit more outside of the classroom. Whether it's through your volunteer efforts, supporting the food bank, supporting your community, helping get people vaccinated, helping get and staffing COVID-19 testing sites, helping so many people in your community get through this last year. You've learned how to be a leader, you've learned how to be an advocate, and you've learned to be great human beings. And I hope these lessons stick with you for your entire life. Your time here at Madera College has been an amazing and at sometimes a very challenging time, but you pushed through it. And whether you're getting a certificate, an associate's degree, or I know many of you are transferring, these lessons that you've learned, this life experience will stick with you forever. And I hope you use it. I hope you leverage it to really lean into the challenges that our communities face, to lean into the challenges that our state faces and our country faces. There's so many challenges. But with all those challenges, there's also an amazing amount of opportunity for students like you. Students like you that can really help us see a way forward to make a better community, to create a better state of California, a better country, and a better world. We all have so much to learn from students like you. We all get very caught up in the day-to-day activity. We get caught up in the drama of the news, get caught up on who's saying what, get caught up on the politics of the day. But really, when it comes down to it, it's really about all of you. The young adults, and some of you older adults who have gone through so much. Some of you I know have been working in the fields. You have parents that have worked in the fields. Some of you have had experiences with the justice system. Some of you are working adults. Some of you are parents, and you've overcome all of that and really have used it in a way to increase your experience, to increase your resiliency. I know that President Reyna and so many of the faculty and staff at Madera shared that same experience and that same enthusiasm. I know I myself am a community college student. I myself didn't go to college until years after I got out of the military. I was already raising a family, and it was finding a community college that helped me be the person I am today. Community college changed the trajectory of my life and of my family's life. Now my children are now second generation college students. All of them thus far have gone through the community college. I've got 3 kids who have all gone to community college and transferred, one to Cal State Long Beach, one to UC Berkeley, one to UC Merced, just down the road from you. And now my youngest is now attending Irvine Valley College. So that is really the power of community college. That's the power of Madera College. It has changed my life and my family's life forever. There is no more thought about not going to college. College is as much for you and I as it is for anyone else, and you have proved that. So regardless of what you do after this, whether you're going on into the workforce, continuing on to a 4-year university, or just thinking about what your next step might be, whether it's entrepreneurship, starting a new company, being a creative, going out and expressing yourself. Use this as a launching point. Use this opportunity that you've had at Madera College as that launching point. Your life will never be the same. Your life will continue to improve and get better going forward. And I feel so proud to represent you and the 2.1 million students in the California community colleges. You all are really the anchor for what will be a recovery from this pandemic, the anchor for what will be the future of America, the anchor for what will be, that amazing dream of all of us, that we will be and continue to be a diverse state and country, but also a prosperous and resilient country because of you, because of the great diversity at Madera College, because of the great talent at Madera College. So thank you all for persisting, and thank you to Madera College. Thank you for being that shining light in your community, that beacon of higher education for all in your community. You all deserve the very best. You deserve our congratulations. And again, to the Mountain Lions, the students of Madera College, congratulations. This is a huge milestone. Please go celebrate. Thank your parents, your loved ones, your friends for helping you get here, and keep pushing on. I look forward to hearing about the great stories of all the alumni of Madera College. Congratulations, and enjoy this great milestone. Take care.
Thank you. So at this time, I would like to recognize our summa cum laude graduates. This academic achievement is awarded to the students who have earned a 4.0 cumulative grade point average. If you are present when I call your name, please stand. Nawal Alamati, Heaven Carranza, Mary Esperanza Garcia, Monica Jeffers, Yesenia Ortiz, Felicia Oscar. And I also would like to acknowledge the honors program, Ian Campana, Eliona Cantu Alvarez, Heaven, I already mentioned your name, so you're up. Hunter Cook, Elizabeth Corchado, Joshua Garcia, Juliana Marujo, Adriat Palacios. I would also like to recognize our magna cum laude graduates who have earned a 3.5 to 3.99 cumulative grade point average. As you can see in the program, there are too many names to call individually, but their achievements deserve recognition. Would all the magna cum laude graduates please stand? Congratulations to all of you on this academic achievement. You may be seated. Thank you. You should note that these achievements are not easy for our students to excel in the classroom, to dedicate themselves in the classroom, especially for those that have a 4.0 or 3.5 to 3.99. So it's important for us to acknowledge them, and we congratulate you for your educational excellence. So at this moment, it is my pleasure to present the Student of Note. The Student of Note recognizes a Madera Community College student who has distinguished themselves through their achievements while overcoming various obstacles and barriers. The individual is selected based on a demonstration of strength, personal motivation, and persistence. I am honored to introduce the 2021 Student of Note for Madera Community College, Felicia Oscar. It has been a pleasure of mine to get to know Felicia Oscar over the past couple years. Felicia is quick to share her belief that there is nothing we cannot do when it's important to us. After you hear about her journey to get to this day, I believe you will be inspired to believe in what is possible. Felicia grew up never knowing her father. Her relationship with her mother ended at the age of 9. From there, Felicia survived, primarily staying on friends' couches. At the age of 12, she met a young man who she believed to be the man of her dreams. A very few years later, at the age of 15, she became pregnant with her first son. At this point, she officially dropped out of high school, not having really attended much middle school through high school. As years passed, she had more children, 6 total. The father of her children became possessive, both physically and emotionally abusive. After multiple attempts, she was finally able to muster the courage to leave and move back to Madera, where she had grown up. Felicia came only with her children and the clothes on their backs. They were able to stay safely at the Marta Diaz Battered Women's Shelter. She started working multiple jobs to be able to get herself and her kids into their own home. In 2016, her car was T-boned while she was dropping off her kids at school. She was in a wheelchair and a walker for a year. And making things more difficult, she lived upstairs. But she continued to work and push. Then came a turning point. One day, her youngest son had won an award at school, and he didn't tell her. When his brother asked, "Why didn't you tell Mom?" his response broke her heart. "I didn't tell Mom because she never comes to our stuff. She's always too busy working." In that moment, she knew she needed one job that would provide enough income and allow her to be involved in her children's lives. The following day, she enrolled in GED classes and passed all of her tests within 2 months. From there, she enrolled in college and hit the ground running. Felicia was nominated by 3 different people on campus. One of them, Professor Bill Mass, wrote, and if you know Bill, he doesn't say it lightly, "I am so proud of her, proud to have shared the classroom, proud to share her story, proud she is an alumnus of our campus, and proud we gave her a chance to stand proudly on her own 2 feet. She embodies the very reason I love to teach." Felicia double majored in psychology and administration of justice. She is graduating with honors, and as you also saw, summa cum laude. She will be attending Fresno State in the fall and majoring in victimology, and plans to open a women's home for domestic abuse. Felicia has said, "When it's important to us, there is nothing we cannot do." I am confident Felicia will be making a big impact in our region and in the future, as she's already making the world a better place for her kids and those who have the honor of knowing her. Please join me in congratulating the class of 2021 student of note, Felicia Oscar.
Good evening, everyone, and on behalf of the class of 2021, I would like to welcome all faculty, alumni, friends, and family to the very first Madera Community College commencement ceremony. Before I begin, I would like to thank God and my family for all their support. I would like to thank my fiance for always picking up the slack and dealing with the madness, especially during finals, and to my children for being the driving forces in my life. I would also like to recognize the administration for all their hard work to provide a safe learning environment for us. I would also like to recognize the admissions department for being the starting point of all of our journeys. Thank you. I would also like to recognize the faculty for all of your hard work and dedication to provide us with the best education possible. We couldn't have done it without you, and all the while creating relationships that will last a lifetime. Thank you. Shout out to all my professors. I would also like to thank the staff at Madera Community College for supporting us and coordinating all of our events. Thank you. Shout out to Ricardo, Ramon, Paul Torres, and Daisy Reese. We appreciate you. I would also like to recognize the maintenance department, because without you, our campus wouldn't run, and we wouldn't be here today. Thank you. And to all the friends and family who helped each one of us get here today, thank you. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Felicia Oscar. Hi, we went to college together. Like most of you, my journey to get here wasn't easy. At the age of 9, I was on my own, and by the time I was 30, I was a single mother with no education. All my life, I was told I would never be successful, but I stand here today, not to prove them wrong, but to prove myself right, because your mindset is everything, and if you believe you can, you will. Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Do what you can with what you have where you are," and I did. I still remember my first day on campus and being so nervous, but it was the kind words of a stranger that gave me hope. She said, "You are an amazing young woman." Thank you, Kendall. I'll never forget that. Together, we have accomplished so much. There have been many sleepless nights and turning in assignments at 11:59 on the dot, guilty. But we did it. We survived the pandemic, and we stand here today despite the odds. Give yourself a hand. Before I close, I want to say just a few more words. Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." So I challenge you today to never give up on yourself and to continue to strive for excellence, to continue to leave your legacy on this world, because it's not about how much money we make or how famous we are, but the impact we make on this world. Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it.
I think Felicia's trying to take my job. She was acting very presidential and thanking everybody. I want to take a moment just to present you, Felicia, with the award and the gift. Oh my goodness, I did not expect that. And you can, let's go over here. So. And so now we're in the portion of the program where the presentation of the class of 2021. So now to conduct the presentation of the class of 2021, Dr. Brad Millar, Academic Senate President, Madera Community College.
Oh, thank you. Back at you. Well, good evening. On behalf of the faculty of Madera Community College, some of whom are here tonight to share in your celebration, I'd like to congratulate you on your important achievement. Each one of us is quite familiar with the journey you embarked upon and the challenges you faced and will continue to face, since we clearly remember being students prior to eventually being instructors. You know, occasionally students have come to my office asking for advice over the years and perhaps encouragement in terms of managing their difficult college experiences. Sometimes they openly share that they feel overwhelmed and that they're even considering dropping out. I like to point to the diplomas on my wall and share what they represent. While on the one hand, earning a diploma means that students have successfully completed the requisite number of classes, which is difficult enough since students are embarking into unknown areas of learning, each with its own vocabulary, requirements, and expectations. However, they are doing so while simultaneously navigating adult life with all of its challenges and hurdles. Commonly, students are employed in at least one job, are parents, have family responsibilities, have bills to pay, and other obligations that can add to the stress of a college education. Believe me when I say that we as faculty members remember those pains ourselves. Somehow, though, we did it, and today shows that you have too. The diploma, therefore, represents a combination of dedication, commitment, perseverance, and ambition, both in and out of the classroom. Difficult? Sure. Worth it? Definitely. Whether at a university or in the workforce, you will continue to need to meet those challenges. And so it is that we as faculty hope that we added to your educational experiences in meaningful ways. That as you go forward from here, what we've offered you and shared with you will have added value to your lives, and that whatever path you choose, you gained a solid foundation for future academic, economic, social, and civic success. Why do I say social and civic success? Because applying what you've learned in college, not only academically but personally, has the potential to positively influence our society as a whole. The following is attributed to Thomas Jefferson, our third president, author of the Declaration of Independence, and founder of the University of Virginia. If a nation expects to be ignorant and free in a state of civilization, it expects what never was and never will be. You will be our leaders, our decision makers, our inventors, our society creators, the keepers of our freedoms, and the influencers and educators for all of us, but especially for those who follow you, even those who have yet to be born. The kind of world you will want to create begins with your education and in your ability to share that knowledge with others. We hope that you, our fellow mountain lions, will create a nation we will all be proud to be a part of. And I'm quite confident that you will. So President Reyna, distinguished members of the Platform Party, on the advice of the Madera Community College faculty, I hereby recommend that the degrees of Associate of Arts or Associate of Science be conferred upon each of the candidates listed in the program this evening with all the rights and privileges pertaining to this new academic achievement. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Millar. So now we're in this the section of conferring of degrees. So graduates, please stand. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the State Center Community College District, I do hereby confer upon you Certificate of Achievement or degree of Associate in Arts and Associate in Science, and admit you to all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Please be seated. Next, we will be having the graduates come forward to receive their degree or certificate. I have conferred with the proper health officials and will have my face mask off during this portion. As you walk across the stage, please feel free to remove your mask for a brief photo. I have been fully vaccinated. If you prefer to keep your mask on, please do so. Will the first row of the students please come forward? And Felicia, you'll be joining me first. And let's be very excited for our graduates as they come through, okay, folks? There you go. That's what we need. We need that energy. They've earned it. You've all earned it. You deserve it. Yeah, that's what we need. I need somebody to yell out somebody's nickname from when they were like 2 or 3. Say, I love you, Chema, or something like that.
Felicia L. Oscar.
Manpreet Kaur.
Libby A. Loop.
Anaí Martínez Arseno.
Hanika J. Verduzco.
Sonia Díaz Bautista.
Jessica Ann Sullivan Angulo.
Isabel Cepeda.
Taryn A. Wright.
Marissa Angelique Avila.
Yesenia C. Nino.
Andrea Pacheco.
Erica P. Ramos.
Yesenia Ortiz.
Ana Y. Santos.
Julissa Ríos Cortés.
Gladys M. Vasquez Ramirez.
Ana García.
Ana García Juárez.
Michaela K. Kinney.
Destiny M. Villanueva.
Luz E. Toribio.
Alondra F. Delgado.
Brianna Huerta.
Ana Fátima Hernández Rodríguez.
Janet J. Larios Piña.
Michelle K. Shockley.
Michelle L. Houston.
Jennifer D. Brown.
Nuri M. Arenas.
Samantha Borrego Cortez.
Piani Cariño.
Brianna C. Vega.
Jennifer Casarrubias Tapia.
Patricia Avila.
Nancy Araceli Flores.
Rory K. McMullen.
Callie Castillo.
Sabrina N. Brown.
Adriana C. Montes.
Sakarian Chia.
Melissa Beltran.
Nicole M. Flores.
Lydia Paulette Ramos.
Linnea C. Pickens.
Jessica S. Pickles.
Sativa T. Sierra.
Heaven A. Carranza.
Cassandra Gardenas.
Margarita Reyes.
Elizabeth Becerra Barajas.
Amy S. Bustos.
Marcelina M. Antonio.
Brenda G. Cabrera.
Christopher J. Avance.
James R. Ortega.
Navdeep K. Tucker.
Vouch Ling Meech.
We'll give her a moment, the last students, to get to their seat. I appreciated the level of enthusiasm there towards the end, because at first I was kind of So now we're in the portion of the program, the changing of tassels and concluding remarks. Once again, congratulations, class of 2021. Go forth and continue to make us proud. Never stop learning and growing. Let your strength, determination, and resilience carry you on your journey. And don't forget to have fun along the way. Come back and visit us, send your kids to us, and make this place your family legacy. You are all part of the Mountain Lion family for life. And now, will the graduates of Madera Community College, class of 2021, please stand. As an indication of your status as a graduate, it is appropriate at this time to move your tassel from your right side, not mine, right side to left side. On behalf of the faculty, staff, administration, and the Board of Trustees, I congratulate you on your achievement and wish you continued success. You may be seated. This concludes our commencement ceremony this evening. Families, please remain seated until the platform party and students exit. Feel free to stick around and take photos. Check your email for a link of photos from this evening and look for a video tribute on social media next Wednesday around 5 p.m. Thank you for attending and have a safe drive home. Waiting for the music.